Develop personal relationship with your kidnappers, NYC tells corps members. The National Youth Service Corps had advised corps members to establish and maintain personal relationship with their abductors in the event of being kidnapped. Establish a personal relationship with your captors as early as possible, the National Service Department said in its security advisory that underscore the severity of Nigeria perennial insecurity. Do not antagonize your captors. Be polite and operate with reasonable regard. The Security Awareness and Education Handbook for Corps members distributed at Youth Camps March 2021 details what corps members should do while being in captivity, such as refraining from divulging their employers' information. The manual instead recommended that close friends and family information may be revealed, no negotiation for their release. The advisory also asked corps to keep caution of their environment and refrain from making statements to the media after their release without official clearance. People's Gazette had reported that the paramilitary program had advised its members to be ready to pay ransom in the likely event of being abducted. Corps members were urged to inform their family members and friends before embarking on a road trip. This would enable them to prepare sufficient ransom that their people might. Well, it is said that there is no crime in being friends to your enemies as well. Well, prepare sufficient ransom that may be required if abducted and save them from untimely and brutal deaths while in captivity. The NYC denied distributing the manual, describing its circulation as fake news, but the Gazette confirmed from corps members who sent in screenshots of their own hard copies received from their respective camps in Taraba, Ebonyi, and other states in March. The program, set up in 1973, was to involve Nigerian graduates in nation building and the development of the country. However, its usefulness has been brought into question year after year as deaths are recorded while members make their way to respective campgrounds and others are subject to unsafe living and traveling conditions. This month, the NYC had appealed to the Federal Road Safety Corps, Transport Union, and other stakeholders in the transport sector to identify same routes that can be used to convey corps members to their camps. Well, if you ask me, I don't know what this whole youth service is even all about because there is nothing good or anything useful in going to serve because they've not been doing anything good for these people in any ways. If you are there on your own detriment. There is nothing going on there that everybody just wants. Like we Nigerians, we have this mentality that when you graduate, you just want to serve by all means. That's uniform. It seems like there is something so obsessive about that uniform that everybody wants to put it on. That is the mentality of we Nigerians, or else this whole NYC thing should even be scrapped, if you ask me, because it is a waste of time. When you graduate from school, instead of them to use that time to go and do something, they use it to go and serve. Serve what? They're serving a nation. Which nation? A nation that after youth service cannot give you a job. So what are you going to learn? These people, their matter, it tire me, oh, their story. It shock me anytime where I want to try and boast about or how the outcome of Nigerian matter is. Well, in this era that we are right now, I don't even know if this NYSC thing is even good for the corps anymore because some people will graduate. When they go, they might die on their way to their various camps because there are some camps that are inside some villages that we've never even been there before, while some people meet themselves in some kind of cities where horrible things are happening, and since they are strangers they fall victim to whatever it is that's happening in that very community. Well, someone say, no, now they are investigating their own stupidity and shamelessness. Okay, the National Service Department said in a security advisory that underscored the severity of Nigeria's perennial insecurity. Do not antagonize your captors. Be polite and operate with reasonable regard. The Security Awareness and Education Handbook for Corps members, distributed at youth camps March 2021, details what Corps members should do while in captivity, such as refraining from indulging their employers' information. The manual instead recommended that close friends and family information may be reviewed to negotiation for their release. I open my mouth down when I read that part because it shocked me too. The NYC is a very proactive institution. I hear you. Experience has shown them that this problem is here to stay in the short term at least. Allow the NYC to educate their members on how to survive. Are you for real? Any day this insecurity problem ends, I'm sure the handbook would be updated. Okay, in my time, we were advised to put on our uniforms while traveling because it would attract mercy from everyone. That is not the case today. Okay, Tinubu's APC is so corrupt that it does not mean well for the masses anymore. What kind of advice is this? This man has a share from money that kidnappers collect. He is probably a financer of bandits. Hey, scrap NYC. That's just it. Bandits, Boko Haram members, I swap Fulani men, they are all the same Fulanis. Boko Haram will surrender today, but enlist as bandits tomorrow. Okay, bandits will repent today, but enlist as kidnappers tomorrow. Kidnappers will regret their action today, but join the military tomorrow. Keep recycling them, but let the world know that in Nigeria, we don't kill terrorists, we recycle them. Well, not a bad advice. Since kidnapping has become part of the system in Nigeria, they have to teach them survival techniques. So kidnapping is inevitable in this country now, Abi. Develop a personal relationship and allow them to impregnate you the way they did to Chibok girls. I laugh. It means that whenever the female got kidnapped, now wedding follow. Okay, the surrender of a lame collectivity. Looking at what Nigeria has been turned into. Then you shed tears if you ask me. Before or during their kidnap, like cooking for kidnapping, massaging them, kissing and romancing them, giving them blowjobs, doggy styles. What kind of relationship can a traumatized victim of kidnaps give to a heartless kidnapper? Tell them stories of tortoise and the elephant. And I laugh to that. Personal relationship, Abi, just marry them. Shikena. If we can't graduate safely, why mobilize these young ones to leave their families? Must we have NYSC? Don't you people fear God? How can they fear when they know that they are using those to their own advantage? How will they even if there is God or not? That is why whenever I remember the case of Goodluck Jonathan's wife, then I will shout, there is God. You can go to the comment section and share your take on this article. Thanks for listening.